we are going to put some wheels on the red Evo that I don't think you guys are going to like whatsoever, but we have to do it. But before we go ahead and continue with changing these beautiful wheels that we have, let's go ahead and check with our flashlight every single bolt. I'm gonna show you guys. I know we did this in camera, but I still wanted to check with you guys everything. I did go on a test drive on camera, the one that you guys saw. I also went on a test drive by myself. Might have, almost did, I did. Everything has been smooth, but I haven't checked all the bolts. Like I said, and I mentioned in a previous video, I did mark every single bolt. Hopefully you guys can see it in camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check every single bolt and every single mark, make sure that we don't have brake fluid, which we don't. We are good. Everything looks really, really good and solid. I'm going to check obviously the front and the rears. Just wanted to show you guys. Oh, so beautiful. Let me go ahead and check everything real quick and I'll come back. Everything turned out to be amazing on the car. No bolts moved or anything like that. I haven't passed like 25 miles per hour. I did take it out of my neighborhood, but just drove it across and came right back just again because I wanted to double check everything. But everything looks super, super good. But anyways, the whole point of this video, we have to install the stocks that came with the red, because I am going to have to fender roll the rears, unfortunately, but I am not going to do that myself. I'm going to get this professionally done because we need to make sure that these rear quarters stay intact and as OEM as possible. Not as OEM, it better be OEM. Like, I hope there is no bump or anything like that. We can see it here. We'll use this video right here as a comparison, but you guys can see these fenders are super mint and juicy. And that's the way the plan is for them to stay that way on both sides. But let's go ahead. First, let me wash these wheels. These wheels, there's no way I'm going to put these wheels on this car this disgusting and dirty. You guys want to guess who just spent a total of an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, detailing wheels that I'm only gonna use one day? Me. They actually came out really, really good. These wheels were the wheels that came on this car when I first bought it. I put them in storage, never took them out, just left them super dirty, exactly how they came with the car. So now I have to run these wheels to be able to drive the car, to take it to get fender rolled, which I'll explain later on. Maybe in this video, I'll see how long this video turns out to be. But I have to take these wheels because I don't want to risk touching the fender and then messing something up. So unfortunately, the TEs are gonna go away. But yo, these cleaned up actually really, really nice. And these wheels are made in Japan, from Japan. These are the wheels that came in the car when this car was imported. I have images. If I could find it, I'll put it here. But that's kind of crazy, like, to think that these wheels are still with this car. Anyways, they were super, super dirty. When I say dirty, I'm talking about extremely dirty. They came out really, really good. Cleaned them inside and out. Now I'll put some tire shine to make sure it looks nice, a matte tire shine. Let's go ahead and remove them, put these on, and see how they look. This looks so freaking weird compared to the TEs, obviously. Holy crap, the TEs wheels make such a huge difference when it comes to cars. Like, this looks so, I don't want to say ugly, but red and gold, at least to me, is not it whatsoever. Let's go ahead and lower the car and make sure everything's good. Ugly, Jesus Christ. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. This looks weird, I have to say. Anyways, guess what time it is? It's cold start for the boys. Shout out to Devin. Got that from him. Let's see. Please, no dead batteries. I wanted to answer a question. Some of you guys were asking me, why is the exhaust so choppy if I have cams or anything like that? And I don't have cams, but I do have an exhaust leak in the O2 housing gasket, and I haven't got into the engine yet. I'm gonna build the whole entire engine later on after I finish the whole exterior and everything. So I am gonna get to that. So that's why it does sound so choppy and so crazy. So crazy. Anyways, car's ready, I think. Car's ready to get fender rolled. We need to put these back on ASAP. Okay, I'm gonna do something I promised myself I wasn't going to do because I want to keep the car this dirty for a detail series that's coming up, which you guys love when I do detailing stuff on the channel, specifically with Evos obviously. But there's no way I could drive this car out of here the way it's looking. Like, when I tell you this is dirty, I don't think the camera can pick it up. Like, look at how clean it looks. Like, it's shiny, of course, and all of that. But once you get to the car, it is filthy, like dirty. You can't even see it. And then even look at like the wing. They're riding on the wing. My sister, I'm gonna kill her. But anyways, yeah, time to clean the car. I promised myself I wasn't gonna do this, but I just can't hold myself. Today is the day we take the Evo to get fender rolled. It's the next day from the last thing you guys saw. Let's go ahead and make it out there. What is life driving the Evo? I really need an alignment. So happy to be driving this car back again on the road. Wheel is rubbing with the fender, the plastic fender, I mean, like the fender liners. They're gonna get ruined and they're brand new. This is so sad. I should have driven like on a local road, but I decided to go on the turnpike like a freaking dumbass. Anyways, there goes my fender liners, guaranteed. So sad. You guys want to know who drove their car without a bumper and messed up their fender liners completely? Brand new, the ones that I coated and spent like 2 hours coating and making sure they were nice and brand new. I messed up, guys. I drove the car without a bumper. Since I was test driving it around here, I thought it would be good. Like, honestly, I didn't see much to it, but I guess putting the car on the expressway, going so fast in the wind or whatever, ruined the fender liners. And when I say ruined, like, they are, both sides are freaking destroyed. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Well, yeah, you guys are. Hopefully, let me bump this up. Sorry guys. Look at that. Ruined. Completely just shot. Man, we spent so much time coating those and just making sure that they were nice and juicy. I already went ahead and ordered a new set, but it's just like, bro, $200 mistake right there. Those are $200 fender liners. That really bothers me. But anyways, it's okay. You live and you learn. And you know what I've learned is that I'm very happy with failing. Like every single time I fail, it's weird. I know it's super, super weird, but every single time you fail, like you learn something new. So now I know it's never gonna happen to me not to drive the car without a front bumper and obviously not make the same mistake. Hopefully you guys can learn from me and you guys don't make the same mistake I just made. Back to the point of the video, man, we have shaved fenders, which I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Let me go ahead and race a car so I can show you guys, but let's talk about perfection. You guys won't even know that this car has the rears shaved, which that was my goal. This means everything to me because that means I could fit my TEs and look at that. Look at that, no bumps, no nothing, and you wouldn't even tell because, I'll show you guys. Let me race the car, let me not get started. Super bummed about this, but super excited about this. Alright guys, let me show you guys this because this is actually really, really cool. So to explain everything that was done, this was actually done because a couple of you guys, actually 3 in total, recommended me this shop where all he focuses on is fender rolling. It's named like Eddie the Fender God, and it's here local to me in South Florida. And it's kind of cool that, you know, a person I guess has mastered its skill and mastered its craft where he has a shop where he basically does this, like he focuses on fender work and all of that. And I can appreciate that because, you know, you've become like a master at something in particular. You didn't choose to like focus on everything you could do on cars, but you just focus on this one detail. And let me tell you, man, this is actually really, really cool. When I went in, I thought I was gonna get a fender roll, but he explained to me that with Evos, their spot wells are located on top, like right here. I don't remember exactly the spots, but he's been doing this for over 12 years. So he recommended me, if you want to keep OEM body lines and you want to have this perfect, I recommend a simple shave, and then he seals it. It's just crazy to me that and anyways, the point of this is to keep it OEM plus. So this is the whole point of this shave that he does, is to keep it as the new cars that come in now in 2020, 2021, 2022. None of them come with the lip that in the 90s, 2000s, we had this rear lip on all the cars. Now he has this shave to the point where it's kind of like a OEM 2020 car when it comes off the lot. And when I say OEM plus, I mean it. Like this is legit shaved just with a little lip, like if it was an OEM car. And then he seals it in the back with really good sealant that he told me is basically guaranteed for life. Let me see if I can show you guys. Get under here, maybe bump up this ISO and zoom in for you guys. There is no stern, like there is no stone unturned. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it's perfect all the way. And what's cool about it is that usually you might think I'm gonna shave this car or whatever, and you might think that the fenders are gonna be like all janky and it's gonna be soft. The rigidity of this fender is gonna be exactly the same as OEM, and then it is shaved to perfection to the point where this feels OEM. There's no like bare metal or nothing. Like he seals it to the point and sands it down. Like again, it's a good amount of work. Like it took 2 hours, and he's obviously perfected this skill, but it's perfect. Like this feels OEM, like it came like this from the dealer, and both sides are like that. Let me show you guys. Both sides, as you guys can see, are like this, and they are solid. Like I'm talking about OEM plus. Doesn't seem like I roll my fenders. If somebody was to come in a car show and touch my fenders, they'll be like confused, I guess. It's like, damn, this feels actually like OEM, but it doesn't have that long lip, like almost 1.5 inches. I think it goes all the way up to here. He shaves it down all the way. And then I already showed you guys this, but just so you guys could see, nutty. Like not a single bulge or anything like that on both fenders. You guys know how I am, and this is exactly what I was looking for. So 10 out of 10 work, man. Super, super cool. All we have left to do is putting the wheels back on. I'm gonna check over the whole entire car again, since I did drive it almost 80 miles, believe it or not. Everything went good. I'm gonna check over it again. But I'm gonna install the R888s, and then we have alignment in the next video. Hopefully everything goes smooth. We'll get our new freaking fender liners that I freaking ruined, coat them again. And then she is out. Front lip, carbon fiber front lip, front bumper install, which I'm not gonna make the same mistake of driving the car without the front bumper. And the car should be done. You guys should see the reveal soon. This car is coming out great. Every little detail matters, and I'm glad that I got this done without ruining the car, and it just came out OEM plus, exactly how I wanted it. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Like always, keep grinding, stay safe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.